Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Superior, and thanks for watching Superior Thinking, where we are committed to an intellectual integrity and committed to a moral honesty. And today we are talking about Elon Musk, and in my opinion, in my conservative opinion, I think he's probably one of the most greediest billionaires America has produced in such a while. Now, I say all that because of what we're going to be talking about today. This guy, I don't know if you guys have heard the news right here. This guy has made, and I think this is a world record, he's made $37 million in one. Huh? Wait, 30? Okay. Are you sure? Okay. My bad. Okay, he has made, according to my sources just now, he has made 37 billion, not million. That was my mistake. I'm thinking poor here. Okay, not 37 million, 37 billion in one day. Now I know what you're thinking. Hey, Mr. Superior, you're being a hater right now. Let that man get his money. Let him do what he got to do. You just jealous because you ain't made 37 billion in one day. And yes, I am jealous. I think everybody would like to make 37 billion. Honestly, I think my ideas might be a little better than his. He just made up some electric cars, which has already been created way before he started. But nevertheless, he's made 37 billion in one day. That's not why I'm upset. What makes me upset about a person like this is because the same day it was announced he made $37 billion in one day, he also had an issue with the billionaires tax that was proposed by Democrats in the Senate a couple of days ago. Let me go ahead, pull this up here. It says Elon Musk slams billionaire tax. Eventually, this is what he said, eventually they will run out of other people's money and then they will come for you. This is the issue. Do not try to use people to scapegoat what you are exploiting. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to cause fear and a panic to kind of cover up smoke and mirrors what you're doing behind the scene. You know what I'm saying? This dude, I don't know if you guys knew this. Just Elon Musk growing empire is fueled by 4.9 billion in government subsidies. Now, what that means, I don't know if you guys know what government subsidies is. Government subsidies helps an industry by paying for part of the cost of the production of a good or services by offering tax credits or reimbursements, or by paying for parts of the cost a customer would pay to purchase a good or services. So nevertheless, in simpler terms, the government gave him money and he was to use that to use however he wanted to kind of get his business up and started. Now, let me ask you this, If the government gave you $4.9 billion for a business idea that you had, with that kind of money, you have to succeed. You know what I'm saying? Give me $4.9 billion. I am going to be the next Bill Gates. Regardless, I don't care what idea, I don't care who is in. I am going to use that money, and that money is going to somehow make some money. You cannot blow and have that many bad ideas and just run out of money. Something is going to work. Now, of course, that's not it. That is not just the main issue with people like Elon Musk and the way that he takes money. I mean, essentially taxpayer money. He takes our money, invests and creates an empire that's making billions in one day, and then finds a way to say, hey, these poor people, these middle class people don't deserve anything. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna get to that. But first, let's add in another element on why this person is the epitome of greediness. Now let's go ahead and watch this. Let's go. All right, let's go ahead and watch this.
ProPublica reported in June that the Tesla and SpaceX founder paid no federal income taxes in 2018.
Zero.
How?
Zero.
Well, Musk has largely gotten stock and stock options as his compensation throughout his career, and he has been able to treat those stock certificates much like a worker treats a paycheck. He takes it to a bank and, for a tiny fee, converts it into cash. That's it. That's the scheme. It's no more complicated than that. Musk has taken at least $57 billion worth of stock to the bank, exchanging it for cash he can then spend or invest. Yet the tax code manages not to treat that development as income. And because Musk is the type of client who can bring big business to a bank, think IPO, a merger, etc., he's the kind of VIP the bank is happy to give a giant loan to at extremely low rates.
So essentially, this guy, not only is he taking taxpayers' money to fuel up his businesses, and not only is he trying to not pay anything. I mean, as you've seen a couple years ago, he paid zero. Okay, he can't pay a couple pennies. 20% is nothing, essentially nothing. I think Dr. Dre is paying more in spousal support than what Elon Musk is going to be paying in just taxes. 20% hitting his portfolio, but it's pretty much a unlimited amount of money he can just pull from banks just by owning stock. And if you don't know the reason why he accumulated $37 billion in one day, Hertz, the place where you can rent cars or whatnot, they were going out of business. So what they did was sold all their cars. And I'm assuming that accumulated a little bit of money, not as much as what they're saying that they're gonna do. But then they posted that they're going to buy 100,000 Tesla cars for their Hertz, rental car business. And I kid you not, look it up. The Tesla stocks just skyrocket. I mean, just from where it was. I mean, look at the chart, man. It's just ridiculous. And that's how he was able to make that much in one day. Now tell me, one, that's not stock manipulation. That is ridiculous. And nothing has even been signed. You know what I'm saying? We don't even know if this is even going to go through. But yet this dude is able to make $37 billion in one day. Now, that's not why I'm mad. I am okay with people abusing a system if they're gonna get money. I get it. You know what I'm saying? And that goes for rich people to people like me. If you see a system or something that you can abuse that's going to profit you and it's not hurting other people, go for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, go ahead, do it. As long as you're not stepping on people, as long as you're not manipulating people and using people, like taking their money and you're lying to them. As long as you're not doing nothing like that, go for it. You know what I'm saying? The government is printing money for everybody else. But what is not being given to people like you and me, just recently, the whole Build Back Better bill that Biden, the main reason why Biden was elected was because of this bill. They went from $10 billion. Okay, they went from $10 billion. They were discussing, and then all of a sudden they said, hey, Democrats, you guys need to learn how to compromise. So they went from 10 to 7 billion and said, hey, this is what we want to do for the people. 7 billion will be close. We can do it with $7 billion. They said, no, you guys need to compromise a little more. So it went from 7 to 5. Then it went from 5 to 3. And now it's at $1.something billion. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're giving this dude money, billions of dollars, but you can't give $10 billion to help regular people. You know what I'm saying? And some of the things that they took out the bill, because if you go from 10 billion to 1 billion, some things got to be cut out. And this is what's been cut out. And this is things like this that makes me upset. You know what I'm saying? The government can give billions of dollars to other people, but they can't give billions of dollars to regular working people. And this is what makes me upset. So what was out? Paid family leave. Now, I'm not a woman. I have 4 kids. Each and every one of my kids, I was there when you know, they came out the mom's stomach, and my black ass had to go to work the next day. My wife, she stays at home. So this is nothing that we really had to deal with, but I'm sure there's you know, there's households where the mom and dad works and they want to start a family. Paid family leave makes sense. It's not like we're like some other countries where some of the mothers can take a year off. The mother and the father have the ability to take a whole year off when they have a new child. I'm not even saying all that. That's to me is a little too much. But just a couple weeks, 12 weeks, they couldn't even do that. They took that out. Oh, we're gonna say that one for last. Dental and vision. That is crumbs compared to what Elon Musk has taken from taxpayer to build his company. Dental and vision. I'm only 34 years old, but I'm pretty sure once I get to that age, my hearing, my vision, my dental is gonna need some work, and there's gonna be nothing there. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be too broke and still barely making it week by week, and the government is, I guess, is too broke to do that. And then lower prescription drug prices. I've heard stories where there's people paying $500, $600, $700, $800 for insulin. That, I mean, that's like a car note and insurance and a cell phone bill each month. You can have double that for the amount of someone who pays fucking prescriptions. That to me is ridiculous, and they took that out. But they giving this dude plenty of money. Now the thing that really got me is free community college. Oh my God, if they were to throw this out there, I swear to you, my behind will be in community colleges like no other. I will be, trust me, because now that I'm of an older age and I kind of understand how education can assist you with making more money, if that option was free to everybody, you watching, would you go back to community college? I know I would in a heartbeat. I will go as much as possible, not just the one. I will be spending the rest of my young life in community college, getting as many degrees as possible. But no, they cut that out. And the estimated cost for that is $109 billion. Now you telling me you can give Elon Musk $40 billion to start up his business, but you can't give $109 billion to the American people? That to me is ridiculous. And he has the nerve to tell people, hey, the government is going to be coming for your money. First off, your black ass ain't making that much money. So guess what? The government is not even worried about you, because they taking their taxes out of your paycheck, regardless if you like it or not. You know what I'm saying? You don't have a choice. You're going to prison if you don't pay your taxes. So this whole fear-mongering thing to me doesn't make sense. And what doesn't make any more sense is there's regular people who make regular money defending these rich people who don't care about them. Now, do you see where the ignorance just keeps rotating? You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure we're going to get into that into another video, but that is ridiculous.